Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone and depending from where you're watching us from. This is Biafra Watchman TV. We are live and we are direct. We are here to bring you the gospel of redemption and we are here to set the record straight. We are here to speak the bitter truth without fear or favor. If today is the first time of coming across our video and you like the way we are propagating the gospel of Biafra, please subscribe, like, and share. Very important. Or a quick one. There's this video that has been trending on social media about that youth copper serving. I cried out on high cost of living. You know, she went to bought egg. The egg, according to her, says she used to buy the egg. Was it 800 or I don't forget the exact amount. Say lo and behold, she discovered that just a crate of egg is 6,000 something. This is mind blowing. Then when the girl now called out Tinubu, you will see one Mugu here, one terrible woman, this terrible girl. She was like, she called out the girl that she must apologize to their so-called president. That, that is one thing I hate about the COG. Before you know it, they will start, putting sentiment and emotions. Say, if Tinubu happens to be her father, will she call out her father in such a manner? She couldn't separate somebody that is working, that she couldn't separate a civil servant, somebody that is working in the public office. Tinubu has all the resources. All the resources, they are all there to make that place, that damnation, a better place. Or rather, he is looting, supervising looting of the treasury of that damnation. And you want the girl to talk to him in a respectful manner. I don't know why in this OG, I don't know why blacks are always in love with their oppressor. Always in love. According to her, she said she acknowledged that Tinubu is not trying. But why must the girl address Tinubu in such a manner? I don't know why I don't know Nigerians, I don't know. That is why MNK said anybody that believes in one Nigeria, if you are lower than animal. Because once you start propagating or start defending Nigeria or start defending politicians, and then make sense, you will be lower than animal. You will be lower than animal. She herself acknowledged that things are very difficult. But she was trying to tell her that she has to be very careful so that she will not, land herself into trouble because she speak up, because she speak out. So this to tell you that even if they are doing something that you don't like, don't speak, keep silent, keep eyeing in silent, because now they've structured, they've conditioned their mind. They've conditioned their mind that it's a taboo for you to speak up. It's a taboo for you to call out any of political office holder who is not doing what he or she ought to do. If you come out to call that person out, people who are suffering same thing you are suffering would start, fighting against you or attacking you. Is this not one being in love with his or her oppressor? Also, here you will see how Emmanuel Macron, that Tinubu is Niger Alacha Oku na France. Any small thing, Tinubu will run to France. Any small thing, Tinubu will run to France. Once he stands before Emmanuel Macron, he will be terrified. He will be seeing Emmanuel Macron as a superhuman. Emmanuel Macron that maybe Tinubu first child will be even senior, will be even older than Emmanuel Macron. But once Tinubu meets him, he will be terrified. You will see how ordinary persons give am better slap. Never heard that that person was jailed or died. Give am better slap. So I want Nigerians to watch. As someone, I thought you guys said it's democracy, government of the people, by the people and for the people. So now, in the case of Nigeria, the people don't even have say. You cannot even chastise someone you elected. You cannot even chastise the political office holders. You cannot. You watch how they give Emmanuel Macron better slap. Heaven did not fall. But this one, the girl only called Tinubu a terrible person. That's his crime. That's her crime, rather. That she called Tinubu a very terrible person, terrible president. That's her crime. But here you will see how they give Emmanuel Macron better slap in an open place before the whole world. Heaven did not fall. They didn't buy the person that did so. The person vented her anger. The person that woman that slapped Emmanuel Macron vented her anger, her frustration, because maybe the policy of Emmanuel Macron is affecting the economy, which is affecting her directly. Seeing Emmanuel Macron, out of annoyance, she vented her anger. Also, you will see where Bush was giving a press statement. The boy threw him shoe. Threw him shoe. Bush dodge. As he dodge am, he threw him again, Bush dodge am. At the end, he said, that doesn't bother me. Because he know that it's all about democracy. And when you make people get frustrated, if you make people get angry, they will react. It all depends how they react. But in the case of Nigeria, whatever they are doing, you must not react. Even if you react, just verbal word, just talk. Look at the people, especially this girl who is also suffering same thing. Look at the way she's talking to the girl, as if the girl said is not truth. So you got to tell her how she will vent her anger. Is that what you are trying to let us know? You are trying to make somebody who is frustrated how to express herself. Okay, you want her to be sugarcoating words. Somebody is doing you. Instead of you to tell that person the way you feels, you start pretending. Because that's what this girl is trying to let that girl do. Say you guys to come out and apologize. Apologize to what? Apologize to who? Suffering and smiling. Suffering and smiling. It's high time we guys to do what? Be holding our leaders accountable. This same thing, this mentality of this girl, some people who are in this struggle still have same mentality. They still have same mentality. Each time if you see the people who are leading in the struggle that is doing what is not, what you feel or what you see that will be detrimental to the struggle, if you call the leader out or if you speak your mind, so say you are attacking the leader, they will even ask you, why must you, talk? The same thing is happening in this very struggle. Don't know why. And MNK said, the Biafra we are looking for is the Biafra that our leaders will be held accountable. If you ever embezzle any public fund or you abuse your office, then you will be dealt with. Na your village square, village market square. That is where they will punish you. MNK have, told us the kind of Biafra we are looking for. But if you talk, they will say you are attacking this person, you are attacking this person. So you cannot You cannot express yourself anymore. Now the question is this, you know what baffles me? Most of them will know that the things you are pointing out, they are truth, factual, but their own is, why must you say it? Why? Why must you point it out? Why? We have to work on our mindset, because you see this Biafra we are looking for. Like we said, that Biafra will be a beacon of hope to Africa. Biafra will be the first African nation that will have semblance of Western world. The reason why you see Western world, Western nation, very progressive is because the followers, the citizens, they hold their leaders accountable. They don't hesitate to chastise their leader. And this made their leaders to do what? To be up and doing. Because they know that if they mess up, their followers, their citizens will call them out. We call them out. So we have to do what? Learn this. Don't get it twisted. You have to differentiate between unnecessary attack or than unnecessary attack and pointing out things that you know that is not going well, that a leader or the person leading is doing. You have to differentiate it. If you want to criticize, if you want to call out any leader, make sure, try as much as you can to be objective. Not just, start attacking, you are not doing it, condemning. No, 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 no. Make sure you pinpoint all those things that you see that is not going out well. Pinpoint it so that it will be looked into. We have to change our mindset. We have to change our mindset that you are being criticized doesn't mean that they are attacking you. No. You have to ask yourself, all those things these people who are calling you out are saying, is it true? Address it. Address it. Very important. Address it. Then you change and adjust. This is the mindset we got to do what? To adopt now. If this Biafra will be that beacon of hope, so that we will not end up even becoming more worse than damnation called Nigeria we are trying to liberate ourselves from. Very important. So, criticism, so long as you have accepted to lead, have it at the back of your mind that you must be criticized at any given time. And you that is following, you that is the follower, not when the person leading is being criticized, you start attacking somebody that is what? Calling the person out. First of all, know if what the person is saying is there is element of truth in it. Like the case of this girl, she was lamenting high cost in electricity. All the things she outlined, they are facts. But instead of them to look into it like that girl and the woman of that woman that called her, instead of them to address the concern the girl raised, start calling the girl to apologize. Apologize what? Does it mean that Nigeria don't have resources to make that place a better place? As if they say they have limited resources. Whereas there are abundance of resources there. It's just that the people, the politicians, that terrible Tinubu, are only looting, amassing wealth. And if the girl vents her frustration, her anger, and tell her how she will react. The same thing applicable to this our Biafra restoration. I greet you all genuine Biafrans. Peace and love.
This video right here is directed to that NYC lady that called President Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, a terrible person. I want you to make an apology video. Make an official apology video apologizing to the president of Nigeria, who is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Apologize to him because you made a video while addressing the president of the country. You said Tinubu is a terrible person.
For example, Tinubu, you are a terrible president. Like, what are you doing to help us? What are you doing to help the economy? You are so terrible. I'm so sick and tired of Nigerians.
You left behind the title of the whole president of the country. That is something you should not do. That is very, very extremely wrong of you. So before you take any step, because this thing will start here, it go long, and if you don't take time, your words will be used against you, implicate you, and all these rights you are trying to bring out will become against you, and the people of the country will also turn their back against you. So right now, before you make another move, make another video, make sure the next video you are making is to apologize to the president, expressing and explaining how ignorant you are to neglect his official title, which is the president of the country. Because one, if that man is your father and he has offended you in any way, while addressing him, you will not address him by his name. And secondly, you are an NYSC Corps member. That means you are serving the country. And no matter what, you are the one that should be and lead an example that no matter what, the president should still, the respect for the president should still be there. Because let's not look at this as okay, waiting happen. President Tinubu is not doing anything right. He's not doing anything. So why should we respect him? Let's take this that this is a battle between Nigeria and another country. Are you going to be happy if someone from another country disrespect your president? So you need to make an apology video immediately as possible to retrieve what you have done. Then you can move forward in your cry. And remember, we are solely behind you in this cry. Do not stop. Your boldness is really, really appreciated. But be very careful of what you say. While crying, be very, very mindful of your words so they won't use it against you. Remember, Very Dark Man might come to help you. And absolutely, you need Very Dark Man. But do not put yourself out there in a way that when he wants to come out and defend you, he will be trapped by your own words. I hope you listen to this video and you will understand.
Vite, allez, allez, venez là, un petit coup. Oula, 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 oula. Viens là, oula, oula. Oh, oh non, ils sont cons, quoi. Oh, oh non, mais n'importe quoi. N'importe quoi. Ah, c'est une honte, oui. Oh, mais ils sont marteaux. Venez là, nous on veut même pas du mal. On veut pas du mal. Monsieur Macron, Monsieur Macron, une photo.
It doesn't bother me. And
I genuinely feel so overwhelmed, and I feel like if a lot of Nigerians come out and start speaking on what we are actually going through, then maybe changes will be made in the government. Don't you guys think? And this video, I just want to say to our president, I don't know if there have been any other president that is terrible, but you are such a terrible president. It is so hard. So I'm coming from the supermarket where I went to get foodstuffs, and everything has gone up again. It's just like every single week prices increase. I want to know, what is the government doing about this increment? Is there going to be a particular time where prices will stop going up? Is there going to be a particular time where things are going to go back? Guys, why am I going to get a crate of egg and they're telling me it is 6.5? It doesn't make any sense that egg will cost 6.5. Like, I literally can't remember when egg used to cost 800. And I'm so overwhelmed because this is literally my first time doing this adulthood thing alone. This is my first time moving out of my family house. This is my first time living by myself. And not just that, after I left the supermarket and I got home, my security is bringing NEPA bill, and NEPA bill has gone up by 2 times. Like, it's insane. I can't keep up with these bills. I am so overwhelmed and I'm so exhausted. Every single money that I have been making, I'm using it to pay bills. I don't even get to live properly. The craziest thing was, you want to go out to a certain location with your friends, and Uber is about 25,000. Like, even Uber, that we can't even take Uber. It is crazy. Like, why are things so expensive? And let's not even Lagos stinks. Lagos smells like shit. If you say, okay, I want to take a walk, I'm depressed, let me just take a walk, you can't even take a walk. Like, the place smells like crazy. Why does an entire state smell like this? And what is the government doing about the bad smell? Everything is just so overwhelming. You want to start up a business, and now you have to take a loan to start up a business, and the loan, you don't even know if you can actually repay it, because in the business, I don't know, I'm just so tired. Like, why is no one saying anything about it? Being an NYSC copper, there's nothing beneficial about this whole NYSC thing. The money I spend on transportation is just more than the alawi the government gives me. Like, it doesn't, I can't keep up. Like, I'm so tired of this bill and I can't keep up. I am overwhelmed and I'm tired, I'm exhausted. It's too much, and I wish that we would start calling the government out heads on. For example, Tinubu, you are a terrible president. Like, what are you doing to help us? What are you doing to help the economy? You are so terrible. I'm so sick and tired of Nigerians acting like we are strong, and they say, oh, Nigerians, we are actually very strong. Oh, no matter how much they increase things, we still chest it. No, it is not cute. We are cowards. That is a cowardly behavior. You don't stand to ask people, oh, why is this expensive? For example, MTN, what the fuck is even going on? Literally, I spend over like 20,000 on data in a week, and I'm not even joking. 1.5 data cannot even last me for an entire day. I have to do 1.5 like 2 times a day, which is like 3,000 a day. It is too much. Like, what are you guys doing about it? Like, what is happening? I'm tired of paying bills. I feel like I don't have anything. I feel like I don't have any achievement to call my own. Every single time that I work hard, I'm spending it back in the economy to pay bills, and I wasn't created to pay bills. I'm just really tired, and I just want our money to count for something. And when is the government going to actually start working? Because Nigerians are so classist. Everybody now wants to behave as if they are rich. Everybody is faking wealth, but we are ending up being poor because we are struggling so hard to look rich. We are ending up being poor. So I need us as Nigerians to please start calling the government out. We should be tired of this by now. We need to call the government out. Prices need to start one place. Food needs to start one place. The economy needs to start one place. Like, we are tired. It's just too much. The more you work hard to achieve something, the higher it gets. The dream car that I was saving money for has literally gone double. I can't even afford it anymore. Instead, I'm going to use my money to buy, to just keep paying bills. And now house rent is double. Like, I am so sick and I'm so tired of this, and I really need the government to intervene because I am so overwhelmed. So guys, yesterday I made a video talking about the Nigerian government and how terrible President Tinubu is, and I was crying in the video. So 30 minutes ago, I just received a call from the NYSC board, starting with the secretariat before the LGI. And for the secretariat, for the NYSC secretariat, I'm going to attach what she said, some of the things she said, so you guys will hear.
Are you normal?
I wasn't insulting the president, ma. I was only asking for accountability.
Hold down that rubbish you put there.
Ma, are you threatening me?
Hold down that rubbish. You are not talking to your mate.
Ma, she called me and she was shouting and she was threatening me to take down the video. And in my first mind, I'm like, wait, how did they get my phone number? And then I realized that every NYC copper has to fill a file with your phone number and your address. I'm like, these people actually have my house address and they know where I'm staying. And now they have started calling me first to threaten me. It is so bad that you can't even just pick up about the government because they feel like they have chains to hold you. You're already calling me to threaten me. And this is, I will literally attach what she said so you guys can hear. She was telling me that I was insulting the president. I never insulted the president. I said he's terrible. That is not an insult. It is a statement, and I did not go on and start saying, oh, Tinubu, you're this, you're that. I just said he's a terrible president. And it's okay for a government, for a body to identify that, okay, this person is actually terrible at their job. So why is it a problem that the NYC government, NYC secretariat, or NYC board will call me to threaten me? Like, why is that okay? That I can't speak up for something that is directly hurting me? Why is it okay that they will call me to threaten me under 24 hours that I made a video? Why can't Nigerians speak up? Why are they holding us in chains? Why do they feel like everything that we do, they have ways to control us? Let me tell you guys something, NYC board or whatever. If you guys have come together and you like, maybe you're not calling me one by one to threaten me, that's fine. You can do whatever you want to do. Because I know that you guys already have plans. The one that this one is calling me, the next person is calling me, that's fine. But now I'm putting it out here so you guys will see and you guys will know. NYSC, they have my house address and they're started calling me to threaten me. So in case anything happens, you will be very much aware where the problem started. Because I did not say anything I shouldn't have said. The Nigerian government are not doing anything about the inflation that is happening. And it's causing us to be very depressed. I am depressed and my bank account is going to zero and I still have to live every day. And I'm asking the Nigerian government to do something about the inflation. And instead of me to get a call and say, okay, we are working on it, I'm getting a call saying that, oh, you're very stupid. Why did you do that to Tinubu? Take down that video. You did this, you did that. I just want you guys to know that this is what the NYC board are doing. And in case anything happens to me, because they have my address, you guys know who to hold accountable.
Okay, so guys, this is Bobby, and I saw a video trending on internet about a girl. She made a video about how bad our economy has gotten, and people are dragging the gear. So I don't enter markets now. Make I know if things really dey cheap, and she dey talk say e dey expensive. When make una dey drag am. Now, a pint of rice right now na around 8,500 naira. Something where they say 3,000 naira, 2,000 naira before. Now 8,500 naira they say. I don't even want to talk about Gary, how expensive Gary is right now. Or should I ask the person selling, okay, how much the pint of Gary now?
Yellow Gary or white?
Anyone, yellow how much?
Yellow Gary 3,000, white 2,500.
What how much did they sell them before?
Before, yes, 1,800.
There's somebody saying that your economy is bad and you are now insulting the person. Why we should speak?
How much the bag of rice?
How much bag of rice?
Say 90, 85.
1985.
That's a bag of rice. Okay. How much is a pint of tomato? A pint of tomato is around 7,000 naira. How much did they sell a pint of tomato before? Okay, how much is this small tuber of yam now where they see for here? Tuber of yam now around 5,000 naira. How much did they sell them before? Somebody is speaking. Nobody wants to listen. Una dey insult her. Why will she speak? And you are threatening her. This is bad done. 1,000 naira cannot even buy you meat again. Everybody here can testify to that. 1,000 naira cannot buy you reasonable meat to cook stew or cook soup in your house. Now somebody is speaking about it. You guys are threatening her. In this country, nobody has right to speak again. No problem. No problem. He also got on neighbor now. Ego le carton of Indomie. Ego can let's carton of Indomie now. Carton of Indomie now and how much did they sell them? You know, reach around 20,000 naira. How much did they sell carton of Indomie before? 11,000 naira. Bro, now 11,000 Indomie don't they click 20,000.
500 naira. 11,500.
Yes. Okun nafu. Kugwa jeshini. Kugwa jeshini. Jowaya. How much be this leaf now? How much is this, madam?
500.
500 naira for leaf. What did they say? 15 naira before. 500 naira. Now, fufu and egg don't they drag to her sides. We not gonna know between fufu and egg which one big pass. It happen every day. Nobody said anything about it. The one of nonsense is that.
The one of nonsense is that. Even fish now supposed manage instead of meat. Fish now.
Somebody speaking. I was joking here because of what? Because she does not have audience or what? Check everything now. Check everything. Check this guy now. If I tell you the price of this guy, you know that people are suffering. Because you can afford it doesn't mean everybody can afford it. What is wrong with you people? You can afford it, I cannot afford it. I am crying, I am wailing. This is expensive every day. What is this? Every time new president comes into power, things become more expensive than it was. And people are speaking out and you're threatening the person. Go to the market yourself and price this and not expenses, this, and then you know if the guy is just blabbing. What kind of nonsense is that? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Bro, me, this country don't tire.
It doesn't make any sense to me. 1,000 naira man go tell us I'm not Yoshini. But I give me. I just want my Nigerians. It is not good to our leaders. Make I just tell them now. It is not good. But if you feel that is the best thing to do, no problem. Your turn now. It's a bad dog.
You know, make sense.